Okay, so are you ready to set up your new blank documents? Okay, great. What I'm going to do from the welcome screen here, again, I'm on the Quick Start tab, so make sure you're on the Quick Start tab as well, is I'm going to click this guy right here, New Blank Document, which is found, of course, right underneath the Start New heading. Go ahead and click on that guy. And alas, what happens is you're brought right into CorelDRAW. So the welcome screen's gone, and you're given an 8.5 by 11 blank document, and we're ready to roll here. Well, we're almost ready to roll. What I'd like to do is I'd like to take some time and show you how you can go about setting up your documents. Maybe you want to create a custom size document, or maybe you want to control your unit of measurement, you know, this sort of thing, right? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to head up to the layout menu up at the top, and then all the way down to page setup, second item from the bottom of the menu there. Go ahead and choose page setup. And what that will do is that'll bring you into CorelDRAW's option dialog box, and you'll have some options here related to your new blank document. Now, let's run through the different options here. First of all, we have our paper size right here, and as I say, the default paper size is letter, or 8.5 by 11, right? But go ahead and pop open that menu, and you're given a huge array, a huge list of document sizes or paper sizes that you can use. There's tons of stuff in here. So, for example, we have letter, we have legal, we have tabloid, which is the 11 by 17, which you might be familiar with. We have government legal, government letter, all sorts of stuff here. Business card, double, we have a bunch of envelope sizes that you can use, fanfold, German fanfold. I mean, you can even get into some different web sizes as well. We have web banners and 2 different sizes for web page layouts if you want to use CorelDRAW to design and develop web pages, which is very cool stuff. And on and on and on down the list, right? Now, what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to stick with my letter, with my 8.5 by 11, but you're more than welcome to experiment with some of the different paper sizes that we have here. The other thing that I wanted to mention as well is our orientation. Right now, our orientation is portrait. In other words, up and down or vertical. We could change that if we wanted to. We could create a landscape document if we wanted, which is going to go across our screen from left to right. You can monkey with that as well if you want. The other thing that we can do is we can set our units of measurement. And what's really cool here in CorelDRAW is there's tons of different measurement units that we can choose. Now, again, inches is our default. We can go with millimeters, we could go with picas or points, pixels, ciceros, die dots. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. You can even get into using feet, yards, and the one that comes up for me all the time is kilometers. I'm forever designing things in kilometers. Anyway, it's an option. It's never come up for me. I'm only kidding, but it is there if you want. So anyway, again, I'll stick with inches for now. Now, in the event that you want to create a custom-sized document, maybe you're going to create some kind of a flyer or maybe a DVD cover or a CD cover or who knows, you can always come into your width and your height fields and type in custom values. For example, maybe I'll go with 5 inches for the width, and also 5 inches for my height. Now, I'm just typing those values in, right? Now, I'll come back to that in just a second. But the other thing that I can do is I could add in bleed. Now, do you know what bleed is? Bleed is whenever color extends all the way to the edge of the page, right? You can think of like maybe a magazine cover or, again, a CD cover or a DVD cover. Whenever the color extends to the edge of the page, you actually have to extend the color beyond the dimensions of your document size or your paper size. So you can come in here and specify a bleed size if you want. Maybe I'll crank mine up here, maybe to, I'll go with 1/2 inch. How's that? Okay, great, good stuff. I'm going to go ahead and click on OK, and what winds up happening is, bang, there's my 5 inch by 5 inch document. Now, how do I know that it's 5 inches by 5 inches? Well, I can tell here on CorelDRAW's rulers. You can see the edge of my page stops at 5 inches there, and also from the bottom left corner, it stops at 5 inches top left corner at the 5 inch mark there on the vertical ruler. All right, great, good stuff. Now, there's a few more things that I'd like to show you in regards to setting up your paper sizes and your documents, so let's take a look at that next.
To change your